I'm going to follow a few people's stories today. One was Torsten on getting stuck less. There's a great network marketer who said the number one reason people don't make it is because they can't imagine themselves doing something or a part of what we do. And all of us get stuck just on different subjects, as Ed was saying. And one of the areas that I'm going to bring up has not been brought up yet today. You can tell a person is stuck in this business when someone says, "What is it you said this stuff is?" And they get, that's stuck. They don't know what to say or how to say it. They didn't practice. So I'm going to give you three quick options. There's the analytical option that Terry Latham has said, you know what we need to do is to develop a presentation where we can do 4 or 5 illustrations, kind of parables, stories. Yesterday I was absolutely awestruck when our guide, a native here on the island whose mother or grandmother is 100 years old, and she is the oldest person on the island, and it was passing the stories on. And one of the great ways they speak here is to say that this is the place in the Hawaiian language where the wind blows. So they say it's where the grass goes to sleep from the wind. It lays over. And so the stories that people may tell about what this stuff ASEA is might work like this. In one case, we might say, when you start, the engines that run and use the oxygen in your body to make everything we need to do begin to start to get drained out. Some of the little molecules that are produced in that engine process are actually the signalers that run your whole system. So we imagine that it would be like an inkjet printer that you might have at home, where eventually you start to lose a little too much red and a little too much blue, and you can't make a certain signal anymore. And what would be the case as we get older and older, we'd have a harder and harder time adapting to the world around us. But if we could just fill those back up with a new set, it could literally go back and your body could remember what it used to do when you were young. That's one that I use. For a kindergarten teacher that joined in our company, she couldn't figure all that out. She just heard the name signaling and said, there's a giant molecule named Siggy that has 16 legs, and when you're bad, he fixes you. And she was done. She was completely at ease because she had her answer. The third one comes from the ancient scriptures that says, I don't know, I was blind, now I see, go talk to that guy. Thanks.